but don't have enough money to buy a new one? Get rich fast with
Gaming Bets. We accept bets on computer games online since 2011. Referral system for regular users and the first deposit bonus. Gaming devices store and the best choice of payment systems. Dota 2 and Hearthstone, Counter-Strike and StarCraft, World of Tanks and League of Legends. EGB.com. You know for sure who's going to win.
Getting tired of playing with the usual skins, but don't have enough money to buy a new one? Get rich fast with CSGoFast.com. CS Go Fast. It's a strong chance of winning in every game. Several rooms with different game modes. Daily, more than 1,000 games, 5,000 players, and 25,000 skins at stake. You don't need much in order to sweep the board.
Angry because you missed a big play? Tired of staying up all night to create highlight videos?
Introducing LiveCap.tv. Simply press the capture button and bam! A highlight from the past 60 seconds will be instantly recorded. Get posts from streamers and fans around the world. Achieve legendary status Kappa.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is, of course, Mirage. We are 1-0. Although it doesn't say that at the top. It is currently 1-0 to Escape Gaming Metapods. Started to bring this one back, actually. It ended up being a lot closer than I thought it would be. I think it was 16-11 in the end. Just unfortunately for the Metapod guys, their CT half was lacking, and well, now we're going into the map of Escape Gaming, of course. This is one we expect them to win. However, you do have to talk about that this isn't a bad map for Metapods either. Easy. Oh god, completely fluffing my words today. I'm gonna put that down to the cold. That is gonna be my excuse throughout this one. But yeah, I'm not that down on them at this point. I think it's still possible for the ex-Torpedo guys to try and bring this one back. Not going to be the easiest thing in the world to do, though, especially if the double up setup comes out. And this is something that has been very, very deadly for the guys at Escape. We know the Barber and DevFox can both play the AWP very, very well. We've actually seen them on occasion. Well, we saw them in the last map where it's like, oh, Barber gets a triple kill. Next round, we see a quad kill come out from... Well, no, DevFox gets a triple kill, we see a quad kill come out from Barber in the next. So it's definitely possible for either one of them to actually play very, very effectively with that weapon. So I wouldn't say that either one of them should particularly pick it up, but I'm just saying if both get it on that CT side, problems may occur. But anyway, guys, don't forget you can check out esports pools. They are in the description. I think you get some sort of thing by signing up through the Star Ladder, guys, especially if you're a subscriber. I think there's actually giveaways involved as well, so if you're a subscriber you may want to click that. If not, of course, if you want to do some fantasy esports, you can win prizes anyway. Like I've entered some of those. It's just a bit of fun and there's a chance to win stuff. And of course, LiveCap, one of the newest sponsors for Star Ladder themselves. Actually quite an interesting little concept, just the idea that you can record sort of stuff while you play. Just like you miss something, you click it, 60 seconds goes back. Nice, simple stuff. Don't have to sit there and just go, I think a clip will happen now, or go through the VODs at the end, unless you're not psychic like most of us. Wouldn't that be cool if everybody was actually psychic and just they didn't tell anyone? So everybody was actually psychic, but everybody thought everybody else wasn't. And maybe you're the only person who actually isn't. Ah. Loser. But anyway, we're going to see the knife round go to the escape guys. Probably not the start that Metapods wanted to get onto. Obviously, the CT side is the favoured side for the majority of teams. Although it has definitely been said that on occasions nowadays you can actually see some very T-side in halves of this map. It does obviously depend on the team themselves, and also the economy is one of the main factors as well. Like, if you don't get enough money built up at the beginning, you can actually get into real financial problems. But yeah, 1-0, of course, as you can see on the screen, to escape. So this is a must-win map now for the guys from Sweden. And, wow, with that flag comes an awful lot of responsibility, I think. Just, well, looking at it just makes me think of CS, to be honest. But we're going to be seeing Darty and Decent. They're going to be picking up the smokes. It does look like this is going to be quite a quick play towards the A site. We're also going to be seeing, actually, Slap, the only one really on this side as well. So the aggression coming out from the CT side. He's going to spot out the majority of the players, rotate back away. They do, of course, have the kit on him, so that's why he's the one close to the site. He's going to do a bit of damage as well. Maeve going to be taking a little bit more in the meantime, but really, he's just trying to stay alive as long as possible. And 4 players now pushing it towards CT. This is a very interesting play. Flashy going to manage to take down one, but they've actually just swarmed the players out of the site, and the problem is where every single one of those players are, that is where the kit is. So this is going to become very, very difficult now for the CTs to actually try and retrieve that kit and get back into this round. Of course, they do have one player rotating back away. They do look like they're going to try and hold this one. They don't really have much of a choice trying to defend him away. It's just going to be aiming at him, and well, Decent just take down the last. He actually finishes off Maeve as well. So the bomb planter goes down. Decent finishes off another, and that's the start that was needed for Metapods. So yeah, we are going to be seeing some sort of force actually coming in. Not the majority of players actually buying into this one. From the CT side, still saving a bit of money, Maeve and DevFox. I'm just going for a couple of Deagles as well. So clearly not too invested into this round. We're going to be seeing a triple UMP plus some AKs on this one. So trying to work a little bit of cash, but still trying to make things safe. So obviously there's still the risk. Almost finding a shot there, but Barber looks like he's about to get Kobe'd out of the round. And there we go. Ada going to take him down. Zendy finding another one, and well, not the best start already for the CT side. As said, this is majority of players aren't going for too much into this one. Flashy, the only one with Kevlar into this round, and he's going to be the only one left as well. So obviously saving this into the next round. Just realised that we don't have the HUD up. Quite an easy fix for that one. Not sure why that's actually a thing nowadays, but there we go. Flashy going to be finding one. Going to be hearing another player pushing up, and actually Darty's going to close him down as well. So a 2-0 start for Metapods. Exactly what they needed onto that T side. We now expect, of course, the save to be coming in for escape, and actually with the 2,400, that would allow for a potential AWP early on. DevFox already on 3,100, so at the moment he's getting up to 3,550 into the next one. So no Kevlar as of yet. If he manages to get himself a kill, that is something, and they've actually set up the tactical nuke over towards the B site, so possibly just going to try blow the remaining T's out of the water. Obviously there is only one player actually in that direction at the moment, the other going underground, so nothing too much at the moment. They're going to be throwing one in anyway, but as said, not really setting up for that right position. We did actually see it come out in the major where Hiko, I think, managed to damage, or almost damage, every single player on their team. Got them all down very, very low, and that one nade was so close to finishing them all off. But nothing actually came of it in the end. It was almost like the major play that never was. And instead, Flashy actually going to kill his own teammate. That couldn't have backfired. But do you know what, guys? Let's buy nades and kill the opposition. And then he kills his own teammate. He does take down another in the meantime, which is something. And they managed to take down a couple of players as well. But as you can see, it's sort of expected that they're going to get traded up in the next round anyway. However, the player that's actually getting the kills is DevFox. And this is where things actually get a little bit interesting. Because now, looking at his cash, he's going to be comfortably able to afford an AWP, plus armor, plus nades. So those couple of kills for him, absolutely wonderful. The loss for the T's, it's not the end of the world. They would have wanted to do much better, especially when you look at what was actually bought. But will they be losing sleep over it? Probably not. But anyway, let's see what actually comes of that ump. I'm hoping they'll just throw it away, but they may just opt to keep it into this round. As said, it is a plausible, out of all the SMGs, it is one of the more plausible just because of its armor penetration. And as you can see, there we go, nades, pistol. Denfolk's going to be pretty happy with that one. And actually, Flash is going to be the one picking up the UMP. Possibly going to go close up on the B side, which does make it the more plausible of the weapon. And there we go, aggressive AWP. We're going to see one coming out for Downey as well. But quite a bit of money actually invested by the T's as well. They've obviously lost 3 players in the last round. The others with the AKs managed to save into this one. So, yeah, I would say that... Let's see how this one actually turns out. We're going to be, as I said, seeing... Well, no surprises there. Just close-up jumping coming out from Flashy with the UMP. But, yeah. No, nothing really coming out just yet. Actually, quite a nice spot there from Maeve. I feel like if he was to get taken down in this position, it probably would be one of the harshest deaths ever in CSGO for them to hit him through that tiny little gap. But over towards the B side, they're just playing the info play. And, well, 50 seconds left on the clock now for the T side. They've got to make their move at some point. No, we've decided we will just save. We don't want to be terrorists anymore. But it's going to be Darty. It looks like he's going to be the one playing the initial impact. You've got to watch out for this player as well. Decent in the connector, although DevFox is eyeing up that area. Although he does have to be careful because his position does make things a little bit interesting up on that box. We're going to see him jumping down very, very quickly though. And Slap and Barber picking up 2. They actually go aggressive and stop those smokes. And this is just absolutely awful now for the T-side. Zen, they're going to be the last one alive. We'll manage to take down 2. If we can get another, that's at least some damage. But there we go. DevFox will close this out. And that was just perfectly timed in the end. They found out where the bomb was going to be going. They take down this round. And as said, a lot of money was actually spent up by the T-side in the previous round because of those player losses, and I said they wouldn't be losing any sleep over it, but it has actually cost them quite a bit in this round, and we're going to be seeing Flashy actually go, yeah, I'm just going to keep that. Didn't manage to trade it out in the last round, so that will still be in play in this round. Not the ideal weapon, but then again, coming up against some of these pistols, he could earn himself a nice amount of cash. We're going to be seeing an early push towards short. This will be quite a fast play towards B, but actually it's going to be Slap finding 2 in the meantime. We're going to see Maeve push in and find another, and this push is already falling apart, although we're going to see 1 kill coming out there. Not quite sure what that smoke was, but never mind. Flashy finds the kill anyway, earns an extra $600, and gets himself an AK, so perfect scenario for him. And now we're going to be seeing Escape now 2 to 3. It will have to be an eco coming out from the T side. And, yeah, that was quite a nice comeback, actually, from Escape. A nice clean round in the end. Maeve actually going to go... Okay, he's actually going to swap. Flashy clearly being the master of the SMGs at this point. Just going to be playing up close. And it does look like they are currently going underground very, very fast. So DevFox got to be careful here that they don't try and take him out. He's going to have heard all the players pushing in. Actually throws out Molotov to try and counter. But here we go. It's going to be down to Slap. He has been hitting his shots this game. And the bomb went through first. And that's always a problematic scenario for me. Where the bomb is just in such an awful position now. There's absolutely nothing they can do in this round. Like, Darty will take down 1. But the first player to die was the bomb. That's when you sort of have to worry a little bit as well. Slap, he's just going to take the aggression out on these players, get himself another kill, and that's actually going to be now a 3-0 scenario. But yeah, I'm not quite sure about that play. That was definitely an interesting one. I just realised that we've got the little red dot in. Hopefully this will get rid of it. Not sure why that is. I think it's something to do with MCAST Lite. Possibly just because I'm not clicking hide, but hopefully that will get rid of the little red bar. It is quite irritating, but yeah, definitely an interesting play. But the thing is, if somebody makes mistakes... Oh god, I've just noticed the auto sniper. Oh god, look at the position as well. He's going to find 1. Do a lot of damage to the second, but this is another thing. We saw this actually happen against Flipside, where Flashy was very intent on buying that auto sniper, and it didn't quite have the impact, especially when he goes aggressive. So yeah, it's not the best weapon. I wouldn't say it's particularly amazing on this map. In the position he was in, it's not bad, but Downey finding himself a kill, doing damage, but now he's going to be all alone. He's going to have to clutch his one out of his team. They're going to have, well, any chances their economy being saved. I suppose there is also the loss bonus, but Are they going to go and pick up that auto sniper, or are they going to save an AWP or something along those lines? It looks like they're going for both. So, yeah, interesting. I'm not... See, I think just because I watched him against Flipside, I'm not actually too involved with that auto sniper. Just because when I saw it, he was actually, I think he was against World Edit and Markelov, and yeah, I think it was Markelov, just walked in and headshot him every single time. So I don't know if it is the best scenario. I would actually like to see him possibly hold further back. Some of the defensive positions can actually work very well, but by the looks of things, it is going to be an A play straight away. And well, Metapods, they're not very happy to save time, but to be honest, Darty finding 2 kills not going to make that much bother for him anyway. Downey finding another one as well. This is actually a much better pick. However, Maeve is coming from behind, somehow managing to pick up 3! What? I don't even know where he was on the map. Did he literally just sit in that underpass the whole time? I think he did, yeah. He just stayed in underpass the whole round. Nobody checked, or on the ladder, dark, whatever you want to call it. And just managed to find himself 3 kills. That's absolutely ridiculous. And I guess they didn't expect that many people to be towards that area. And in fact, it just gives the round away. And now it's going to be a nade buy coming in from Metapods. You do have to remember, they've already got 3 rounds. So if they can get to 5, I would say there's still a definite chance on that CT side. But they need momentum. That's the main thing. Because with Metapods, we saw them sort of on that CT side of Overpass. They got crushed out of it so quickly just because of economy, and they didn't really have any sort of fight with the actual buys. It was the buys that were the problem for them. So if they get shut out of this half, I feel like the problems may just occur on the opposing half, where eventually they just get shut out. So I'd say if they can get a couple more, maybe 3 rounds, they definitely have a chance for this one. But let's see how they're going to play this one. Barber up close. Going to make things very difficult. Not only going to find one, actually. That's a nice shot coming out. Zen's going to find another one. And my CS just crashed. So GG stream today. Wow. Real problems coming in. Just going to quickly put up the pause screen. Sorry about this, guys. I'm not actually sure why CS just crashed. Love it when that happens. But yeah, not really a huge amount I can do about that one. We'll be back into the game in just a moment. And damn you, CS. That has not... I don't think that's ever... I don't think it's happened to me before where CS has just killed itself. But, yeah, that's a definite interesting one. Gonna try and get straight back in. Already connecting to the server, so don't worry too much, guys. Hopefully that was just a slight technical glitch. And there we go. There we go. Already getting back in to this one. Just loading back in. So, yeah, sorry about that, guys. Not really sure what happened there. Barber getting taken down. I don't imagine they managed to win the round anyway, because it was just a pistol buy. So, nothing too much lost, nothing too much missed. And it's going to be 6-3. Metapods not managing anything. We're actually going to see the mid push this time coming out from Flashy. So, an interesting one to say the least. I'm not going to find anything as of yet. And Barber going to go for a straight trade in the end. I do need to get rid of that little thing at the bottom, because for some reason it comes back every single time. They've actually switched things up with DevFox going with the AWP towards this position now, towards the apartments area. That's what you call hashtag production value. We also have still the auto sniper actually playing towards mid. So they have switched things up. Understandable, considering I don't know how effective that actually was. And we do now have the AWP onto the opposing side as well. So definite chance. This is where Metapods, if they could find themselves around, they have a huge chance in this match. I wouldn't say this is over as of yet. Getting the pistol is always beneficial, but there we go. Flashy, he's going to be finding himself a kill. This is going to bring decent down and out of the round. And while with the 4 versus 3, a lot of utility currently on that CT side. Nades only on Zende and Darty at the moment. Downey only playing with his AWP, so I don't know. Also, no head armor on him as well, which against the M4s means he is very, very vulnerable at this position. So let's see. Darty going to be pushing in. He has been finding quite a few entry kills in the rounds that they did manage to get the bomb down. actually going to be getting relatively far here. I'm not quite sure how. The smoke going to be thrown out. I don't think he's seeing the player on site here. Going to be going in, and that's going to be a nice kill. Going to be finding one. Now the push is going to come in from the remainder of the players. This is where the auto sniper actually going to retreat away. Not a huge amount of time to get that bomb down, but they are going to get it down nonetheless. Nade going to be thrown in. Is that going to catch out Darty? No, not quite. The flashes as well. This is where the utility has already been used. There's only a flame left, but there we go. That's going to be where it's placed. And Zende is going to be in a horrible position here. Flashy going to take him down. And now, well, Downey with the AWP needs to connect onto at least one player here. They know where he is. We're going to see Darty in the background, though. He finds himself a couple. One more to find, buying time. However, there is still a kit. Maeve just has to find one bullet, but Darty still buying himself time here. Actually going to hit the headshot there, but it's not enough with the Glock. And that's going to be the round to escape, but that was so very close. Darty really did come very close into taking that one into his own hands. Very, very good effort. But to be honest, I sort of, like, at the moment you just look at the sort of scoreboard, it's like, yeah, there's a couple of players showing up on points. I actually think Darty with the entry kill has been the best player so far, but well, now DevFox again, he finds the entry kill, and it just looks like they're lacking in other positions. Like Flashy still with his auto sniper. Oh my goodness. Oh, Darty, there you go again, finding an entry, but decent. Gonna get taken down in the meantime. Downey. Oh no. DevFox just reads that absolutely perfectly, and now we're gonna be down to Darty. A 1 versus 4. Can afford to take 1 HP worth of damage from each one, so if they each hit him, well, if 3 of them hit him with a flashbang, then he'll be alright. I think, unless they hit him in the head, I think it actually does 2 damage then. So yeah, he can't afford to take flashbangs to the head. To be honest, he can't really afford to stub his toe in this scenario. But I feel like if he could even take down 1, that's at least something for him to play with. But it is going to be. Ooh, Slap actually drops a weapon there and doesn't get anything in return. So bit of a mistake, but as said, their economy is built up nicely. At this point in time, Metapods, they should have called a pause. 5 rounds, 6 rounds in a row, you sort of have to wonder if they're just letting this one go for the sake of it. I've actually heard teams in the past say, oh, yeah, we just didn't expect to win it. And you sort of think, nah, what kind of mentality is that? But, yeah, I definitely want to see something come out at the moment from Metapods. They've gone back to a sort of 1 AK, 1 Tech 9. This does sort of mean that in the next round, well, they're going to have the full loss bonus. Even if it means they have 1 Tech 9 and 4 AKs, at least brings them something to try and play around in this round. But just look at the sheer confidence coming out. Barber again going for an early peek, going to find it as well. We're going to be seeing a push coming in, but that's a nice kill. Darty's going to find himself 1, grab himself a 2nd rifle, so they now have 2 to play with. Going to be pushing in towards Maeve. He doesn't have a huge amount of HP left, and neither does Downey, but Downey's going to find himself a kill as well. So this is actually looking much better. They should be able to get the bomb down here, which is rotating in. 3 players still left, but they found a couple of rifles as well, so I would definitely say that there's potential, and obviously a 4th round would be a nice addition to the current round score. We're going to hear the bomb going down. Slap, Barber, actually relatively low themselves, so it will be down to the man DevFox to try and find something in this retake. They've actually picked up some nades as well, which is going to slow Barber out of position. They do, of course, all have kits, so definitely a chance, as said, in this round for the retake, but so much time being bought already. We're going to see the push coming in. Barber, surely he won't change his position, but he will, but it doesn't matter. Darty's going to head his head clean off. We're actually just going to see the straight up defuse, and there's no way DevFox winning that. And out of nothing, we see a round come in for Metapods. Possibly one that they shouldn't have won, but the Tech 9s, they reign supreme, and they're going to bring themselves a nice amount of economy as well. Here we go, round number 13 coming in. We're going to see the MP7 coming in onto Slap. Not something you see too often nowadays. Good to see May finding the entry kill though, so that's a decent start to the round. DevFox going to take a little bit of damage. He does has the AWP. Darty actually pushing quite close in apartments at the moment. They are splitting up to try and find these entry kills. Need to try and find one to get themselves back into this round, and actually aggression coming in from Maeve. He's still pushing forward. He's actually very, very close to the bomb as well. Downey going to be on just 14 HP, and this nade could finish him out of the round already, surely. There we go, Maeve. Aggression coming in, and he's doing wonders already. Darty, surely not from the MP7. Hits, I think that must have been a dink through the wood, actually, just with the AK, which is always unfortunate. Ada going to be pushing in through connector, actually getting towards jungle now as well, so he is cleaning out positions, but he's not going to clean out that one. DevFox is going to take his head clean off, give him that haircut for free, and well, he's not going to find that one, but he now knows the position of Darty as well. The bomb also going to be pushing in here. Slap may get caught out, but be careful. If he turns around here, he may look straight into the eyes of Zende, and there we go. The MP7, well, at least going to find them a little bit of information here. Darty, he's going to get sprayed down, and well, surely there's nothing Zende can do here. Going to be taken down, and surely somebody has to try and save that AWP. It has been quite influential, and actually they're not, so that's going to actually change up their buy quite a bit at the moment. The only thing is, really not a lot coming in for the T side. They're going to, by the looks of it, go for some sort of buy here, which in most scenarios I wouldn't agree with. And in fact, in this one I don't either, because they could get to 5 rounds in the next. However, one of their better rounds was actually the round where they went with the Tech 9s and actually had just 1 AK intact. So the fact that they've actually got a couple in here, I would say it's not the worst, but that sort of round I feel like was more of an anomaly. I don't feel like the same mistake should be made again by Escape Gaming. And look at Flashy's position. The position itself is relatively common, but with the smoke in place, not so much. Trades coming in towards middle, but now we're going to see the push coming in. And they're all running into each other. They still don't know position of Flashy, and he's going to find himself a couple of kills as well, and that, somehow that's worked out perfectly. Surely when you see a smoke like that, you must have some idea that there's something going on, although I suppose he didn't actually throw it towards that window. And now Zende, he's in an absolutely impossible position. That 1 AK is going to be picked up. Flashy with the triple kill, using that silence M4 to his advantage, and now 10-4. For me, this is a big difference. 11-4 can mean that the game is over with a pistol, whereas if they get at least one more round, I feel like there's still the chance they come back even if they lose the pistol. And the pistol for me is more like flipping a coin, unless you have some incredible pistol players. And I'm not sure if the pistol round has particularly been won by anyone specific. I feel like it was actually the follow-up rounds. We saw, well, obviously in this one Metapod took it, but in the previous, I'm pretty sure Escape took it, and then the follow-up rounds went in their favor. However, that's a nice kill. Slap gonna get taken down. However, the trades are just coming in all over the place. Barber's found himself too, and well, it's now down to Downey. Nice spray from him. Finds a couple back. Maeve goes down as well. This is a great round now. Flashy been playing well so far. 16-8. He needs to get up to 18 if he wants this round in his favor. Downey's still in that position. He's going to go aggressive. That's a nice kill. And now it's down just to Ada. He's got himself an M4. 72 HP and head armor. That's a lovely flashbang known. Flashy. Flashy by name. Flashy by nature. 1v2 clutch. 11-4. And what a great half coming in. As we are back, half number 2. If this goes to Escape Gaming, we will be... well, that'll be it. Third map needs to be coming in if Metapods... well, for the third map to come in, we need Metapods to take this second half. They are on the favoured side. However, if this pistol goes the way of Escape Gaming, I feel like it just may be a little bit too far gone. This is, of course, the pick of Escape. And actually, we have a Deagle coming into the pistol round. This is not something I'm a huge fan of. Obviously, the tags you can get with it are very effective. You can do a nice amount of damage, but I'm not a huge fan of it, to be honest. I would have to say that just because any gun can hit a headshot, I wouldn't say it's the best idea in the world. However, there we go. One of the other guns will hit the headshot. It's going to be a nice kill. A nice try from DevFox to run around the corner. But there we go. Barber doing some damage with that dig, as said. The tags are very nice. It does a lot of damage early on. And there we go. A headshot from him as well, showing how effective it can be. Darty going to be finding one back in the meantime. Obviously, only needs to hit the head, and he will take one out of the round. However, 3 players now. The retake going to be very difficult, especially now his teammate has gone down. However, there's one more. 2 players to find. Both playing in different positions now, and I feel like this is going to be very difficult, especially getting up close. These Glocks just get more and more deadly, and that's going to be the round. A nice shot from Slap, and, well, now things are just looking dire for the opposition. They've got a long way to try and get back into this one. And, well, I imagine they're going to be force buying. And that's the thing, sort of, at this point. They force buy, and then it's sort of a decision. Do we eco and let them get to 14? Or do we go for another force buy? And then it can just almost get to the point where you'd say, well, yeah, they lost, but they didn't even get to play a full setup on the CT side. And that's sort of the map where you can sometimes see this on, like, Inferno, especially on the old Nuke, where it's just like, oh, well, they managed to win the pistol. The game sort of ended before they even got to try their CT side. So they could be the best CT side in the world, but suck at pistols, and it's not really going to matter. So this does sort of show how effective the knife round can actually be on occasions. But as said, if they can try and win this force buy, they still have a chance. Ford Eagles currently in play at the moment. Decent. Going to be going with just a P250, the lowly P250. But let's see what the Swedes can actually do with these Deags. We know that Dennis can use them. See it all the time for Fnatic. He's another one of the Deagle Meisters. And, well, they have actually got quite a good positioning over towards this B site. However, the push towards short will make things very difficult. However, they're going to turn away. He needed to hit a shot. There's Endy. Darty at least will find one. Maeve going to be coming in though, and this is where that rifle, the long range distance, really will come into play. And the second they get close, Slap going to take one down, and now it's all down to Adder. He's going to find one, but that'll be it. And well, Zende, if you're going to buy the Deagle, you need to hit those shots. I feel like a 5.7 or a P250 at that range, he would have for sure taken down at least one, especially when they were facing the other way. But instead, he completely whiffs the shot, and yeah, this is going to be the push coming in. We're going to be seeing a couple of P250s coming out for the CT side. Nothing too major at this stage. Just 3 rifles actually coming in as well now for the T side. So it really does look like Escape are running away from this. The ex-Torpedo guys, Metapods, are in a bit of a predicament. Let's see whether or not they can actually bring something back into this one. As said, they have actually opted to eco, so they are going to try and get their one possible buy-in. They need to really make it count in the next round, and even then, I don't think they'll be able to get an AWP. No, I'm pretty sure they won't be able to. Even Glass Cannon, unless Darty picks up a couple of kills. But Downey, nice position. The silencer gives him a little bit of extra time, and that's going to be another kill as well for Adder. Almost taking down another one as well, so at least a little bit of damage. Darty, however, he's going to get wrecked by Dead Fox, and now, well, we're going to be seeing the buy coming in for both teams. Doubt there'll be an AWP. It would have had to be Glass Cannon if they did opt to buy it. Dead Fox looks like is he going to keep the looks like he may actually keep it. Could buy up an AWP if he wants it, but I suppose this is sort of the bonus round coming in. Try and make himself a little bit of extra cash on top of the 6 grand he already has. But again, this is, well, this is obviously a crucial round coming in for Metapods. They need to take this one. Otherwise, this will be them pretty much out of the game. They will have the loss bonus build up of 4 rounds, which will give them 2,900, but it definitely isn't the best scenario. And we're going to be seeing a few nades thrown in. This is Maeve trying to sort of fake out a couple of players. I'm not sure. Did that land on the roof? I'm kind of hoping it didn't. I'm hoping that was another smoke, but we're going to be seeing as well the push coming in. Deathbox going to be finding the first kill. Zendi will manage to trade one back. The bomb going to be already over towards this B side. And actually, there's nobody on the site at all, so this is already going to have to be a retake. Ada going to be going relatively aggressive, and the Zendi going to be pushing in from short as well, so there is still a chance for them in this round, but a very long way to go. As said, Maeve at least going to be taken down in the meantime. Darty going to find one, but there we go. The quick trade comes in. They're going to go aggressive and find another one. Flashy, been so very good in this game. Zendi needs to find something here. Going to be getting tagged low. Deadfox just going to peek out, finish him off, and now, well, Darty, in a way, all he can really do is save, and this is now a 15-4 scenario. As said, with the 2,900, he could at least drop one of his teammates, well, actually drop an M4, so that will give them something additional for the buy. I suppose they could also get up a couple of pistols as well with it, but this really is going to be them up against the wall. We have seen them do some great work with the pistols themselves on Overpass, but at this stage of the game, I just feel like Escape have got sort of the momentum perspective. They've got the round perspective by quite a margin, actually. And, of course, they have the money, utility, everything. So, it's going to be a very, very difficult one. And not forgetting, now they have Deadfox on the AWP on the T side. Hasn't even need to buy it as of yet. This is possibly going to be the last round, unless we can see some heroics coming out from some of the players. Deagle onto Ada. We're going to see the on to Decent as well, and the remaining players will be with rifles at least. utility not going to be in the best position. The players that do have it have had to drop down to worse weapons, and well, this is where things really do get very difficult. We're going to see some aggression coming out from Flashy, and well, he has been very, very good in this game. Him, Barber, everybody pretty much stepping up. You can't really say a player has performed badly in this game, and there we go. Slap going to take the entry kill. Maeve going to be finding another one. Another kill coming in for DeadFox as well with the AWP, and this is looking good and done. Ada's going to be in the corner with the Deagle, and well, I'm not sure about you guys, but I'm very excited for the next match. Anyway, I know it's a little bit harsh to call them out just yet, especially with Ada in the corner. The curse of the commentator. Finding 2 headshots. What a lovely play in this round. And now, well, a 2 versus 2. He's going to be spraying through the smoke. Not going to find anyone else as of yet, but what was that second shot? Straight through the box. Absolutely lovely stuff from him. Now, he's given his teammates a chance. Flashy is also low. We need to see something coming out from Downey here, and he's going to get taken down straight away by DeadFox. Both players are low. All it will take is a bullet to each in the right position, and he could actually take these kills. 58 HP. Ada without a kit. He will have to make the play relatively soon. I'm not going to spar the barrel of the AK. Not quite yet. The barrel, I'm not sure if that's the right term, and well, it wasn't to be. The dream was dead, and that's going to be it. Escape Gaming are going to take this map very convincingly. A superb T-side, along with, well, an already very flattering CT side to begin with. So that's going to be it, guys. Don't forget, you can check me out on Twitter if you so desire by typing !caster. Don't forget to check out Esports Pools, especially if you're a subscriber, because you can actually get yourself some additional prizes. And